Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is September 27th, 2022. So we're going to give out, Thursday's pick for free on YouTube. The Dolphins are playing the Bengals on the road. Actually, I wrote it's week 3. And we're also going to review the week 3 games that we gave out on Patreon. And I'm also going to give you guys some updates on what I plan to do this upcoming week, starting on Thursday, actually. So the Dolphins game will be the first time that I'll be doing a live stream during the game. And I'm going to be watching the entire game with you guys to see if I spot anything and, see if I pick up any clues. Because what I noticed was last week, I was watching the Falcons game and yesterday's game, the Cowboys game, and I noticed things during the game that I did not know before the game started when I was doing a decode. And, I was able to cash out yesterday. I had a bet on the Giants to win. But then when I saw the score was 13-13, I went back to my notes and I realized that, the Giants quarterback, Daniel Jones, he could have picked up his 13th home loss. And that's why the score was 13-13. But that game was double coded. But I didn't, have the 13 in the back of my mind. I said, there is a possibility he picks up that 13th home loss because Dallas equals 13. So when I saw that the game was 13-13, I immediately went to my FanDuel account and cashed out my bet because I knew the Giants was not going to win that game because they gave you a lot of clues during the game. Something else they did yesterday was I can't find those highlights, but this is something that I'm almost 100% certain that they're doing. Okay, so man, I wish I could find that highlight because actually I'm gonna look for it. Actually, let me just tell the people on Patreon that I'm live. 1 second. You guys are gonna be shocked. This is how they mock us, I'm not gonna be able to because I tried to look for it yesterday and I couldn't find it. But I am going to go to that moment in that game. Okay, so it was actually right here. You can actually see I was watching this video. Okay, so let's. I can't watch this because this is from NFL's YouTube page. But it was this. Okay, so this moment here, if you saw this game, the Falcons were on the road against the Seahawks. If you notice, the Falcons were 0-2 coming into this game, and the Seahawks were 1-1. And at this moment right here, at the 5:12 mark in the fourth quarter, the Falcons quarterback, Mariota, he fumbled the ball, and the Seahawks recovered it. You see it? That's why all the Seahawks players have their hands up because they just recovered a fumble. And there was a lot of time left in the game. But you see the Seahawks were down by 4. At this point, I cashed out my bet as well because I thought the Seahawks was going to win. I thought Mariota was going to pick up his 43rd career loss because Seattle Seahawks is 43. That's usually a big number with the Seahawks. So I had my bet, but I was looking at this game because I was like, this game is also double coded. Things that could go against the Seahawks, but I think the 43 is strong. But I said, you know what? Let me watch the game. And at this moment right here, right after the Seahawks recovered the fumble, the camera is zoomed in on a fan that was wearing a number 12 Seahawks jersey. And they did it so quick. But if you're not paying attention to those details, you're going to miss it. So the camera goes, it goes from this scene. If you're not going to be able to see it in this highlight because they cut it off. From this moment, they go right into the next play. But if you're watching the game live, right after this moment here, the camera zooms in on a fan wearing the number 12 jersey. And the reason they did that is because the Falcons was going to win the game and both teams were going to become 1-2 for the season. I've seen them do that they do that all the time. Sometimes they stop the clock at a certain point. And look, they did it. That fumble was recovered at 12 seconds after the minute. Maybe that's another indication that both teams are going to become 1-2. This stuff is they do it. This stuff is so precise how they do it. The fumbles they recovered at the perfect time. Everything is perfect. So I don't think none of this stuff is an accident. A fumble recovery 12 seconds after the 5-minute mark. Both teams become 1-2, and the camera zooms in on the fan wearing the number 12 jersey. You know why I know that's not a coincidence, you guys? It's because yesterday at the the Giants and Cowboys game, they did the same thing again. Every time Ezekiel Elliott would get the ball, they would zoom in on his jersey number. And what jersey number does he wear? He wears the number 21. And what happened? Yesterday, the Cowboys became 2-1, and the Giants became 2-1. Ezekiel Elliott, number 21. Every time he would get the ball, they would zoom in on his jersey number. These are clues that they're giving us, I'm almost 100% certain that that's what's going on. Because I've documented this last year. Last year, what I used to notice is how they'll stop the clock. I was watching a Raiders versus Dolphins game. And the Raiders were at the Dolphins goal line, right? Now the Raiders were up by, they were down by 1, right? So the Raiders, they had a 4th down. It was like 4th and 1. And you know what the Raiders head coach decides to do? He decides to go for the field goal, which I'm like, okay, it makes sense, kind of. But at the 1-yard line, I would take that chance, me, personally, if I was the head coach. I would take the chance to see if I can score. But they went for the field goal, and the Raiders went up by 2 points, right? Because they were down by 1. So then what happens? There's like 17 seconds left in the game. But I don't remember correctly what it was, but whatever the record could have been for the Dolphins, they stopped the clock at that time. So let's say the Dolphins were like 8-8. No, not 8-8, because that was at 16 games. So let's say the Dolphins were like 6-6. They stopped the clock at like 7.6 seconds left in the game. 7.6, like how the Dolphins can become 7-6 if they win. So what happens after that? They kick the field goal, right, the Raiders, and then they kick off the ball to the Dolphins. The Dolphins, they throw a deep pass. They get a pass interference at the 40-yard line. So they go all the way from the 20-yard line to the Raiders' 40-yard line off of one pass interference call. I'm like, look at this shit. Now they basically in field goal range now. And they didn't even take that much time off the clock. It was like a 5-second play. So if there was 7 seconds left, now there's 2 seconds left in the game. So now the kicker has 2 seconds to kick a field goal and win the game because they're down by 2. And what the Dolphins do, they kick a field goal from the 40-yard line. Guy makes it. And the Dolphins win the game, become 7-8. And I'm like, look at that. If they would have ran the ball, yes, you could have, if you get stopped, you lose the game. But you lost the game anyway. So why not go for the go for it on 4th down? Trust your running back. Because you think about it. All the way downfield, the running back was killing the Dolphins, right? So why would you not trust your running back at the 1-yard line? He brought you all the way to the goal line. And now you don't want to trust him now? It's just, I get it. It's rigged, but it gets me. I get annoyed when I'm watching this shit because I'm like, this shit doesn't make sense for a football team to, rush it 20 times downfield and then reach the goal line and then not go for it on 4th down. Because if you score, you automatically win the game. Because it's almost impossible or it's not impossible, but it'll be very difficult for the Dolphins to score a touchdown in 7 seconds. All you have to do is, prevent defense, right? And that's not even certain because it's rigged. If they want to Hail Mary, the Dolphins will catch a Hail Mary, they'll do it. I get it, but I'm just saying, if I'm a head coach, I'm not gonna kick a field goal on 4th down and give the other team time to do what they did and come downfield and kick a field goal and beat us that way. You're down by 1, go for it. But the point of me telling you the story is that they stopped the clock at 7.8 seconds left on the clock. And I saw that, and I said, look at that. The Dolphins are gonna win because they're what did I say? Oh, they stopped the clock at 7.6 seconds. I said the Dolphins are gonna win and become 7-6 for the season, and that's exactly what happened yesterday. Right after they recovered the Seahawks recovered this fumble, they turned the ball right back over. Right, the Seahawks quarterback Geno Smith threw an interception. Falcons win the game. Both teams become 1-2. So what I'm gonna start doing on Patreon is, and I'm only gonna do this for the parlay tier. I have to offer those people, stuff that I don't offer anybody else because those people are paying a higher price. I'm gonna offer the service for the parlay tier, and let's say I pick 3 games for the day. I'm gonna watch all 3 games, and I'm gonna be doing a live stream, and I'm gonna be putting the scoreboard up here, and I'm gonna be watching the game from my phone, and I'll have the audio playing, and I'm gonna be watching the game, and if I see anything, I'll let you guys know in the live stream. Like, look, I think you guys should cash out, even though I have the Giants to win. The score is 13-13 in the third quarter. You see it? 3 plus 3 plus 7 is 13, 13. So at one point the score was 13, and then they scored a total of 13 points in the fourth quarter. This was a huge 13 ritual. I was favoring the 15 with the Giants. Daniel Jones is the quarterback. The Giants quarterback, Daniel Jones. Because if he would have won, he would have picked up his 15th career win and became 1-5 on Mondays. He has never won on primetime. I should have knew that. I should have also took that into consideration. The guy has never won a game in primetime. But I was favoring the 15 riddle with him because MNF is 15. But I also had that 13 in the back of my mind. I'm like, I'm going to be looking out for any 15s or 13s. And in the third quarter, I saw that. Okay, so I'm also gonna give you guys who I like for Thursday's game. I think I said that already. But yeah, so those are the type of things that I'm gonna be looking out for. And I recommend everybody that's watching this video, if you're betting on the game, please watch it because they're gonna give you a lot of clues. And also listen to what the announcers are saying because they like to give out clues. They like to say things that, if you're not asleep, you should catch on to what they're really trying to tell you. A lot of subliminals get told during the games. Yeah, these are my notes for Thursday's game. We're gonna go over it and we're gonna make a decision at the end of this video. These are my Thursday night football notes: Bengals and Dolphins. And we're gonna show people how not only are the games rigged, but how you're able to solve it if you concentrate and do the right research. You can predict who's going to win these rigged outcomes. So look, okay. So let's just review the week, right? So, of course, week 3 started last Thursday. Browns and Steelers. We had this game. The Browns picked up their 35th win in week 3. Of course, Thursday's a big 35. There's always a big 35 ritual on Thursdays. I don't expect you guys to bank on that every Thursday, but some Thursdays that does happen where the 35s come through. I'd rather you guys focus on other things that are more consistent. Even though you should always have the Thursday 35 riddle also in the back of your mind. I don't want people just to see the first 35 and be like, oh, today's Thursday. Look, this 35 can play, because it's not always gonna be that way. So I want you guys to pay attention to other things, not just Thursdays and 35s or Fridays and 99s and stuff like that. Like, yeah, those are things you want to focus on, but there are other things that are more consistent in sports betting or sports decoding. So we had the Browns on Thursday. I did not look at the Texas game. I didn't make a prediction for this, nor the Raiders game, nor the Chiefs game. I think the Chiefs, this was a big upset, but I should have looked at it because I don't know what I do is if it's a big spread. Like this game was like the Chiefs were like 6-point favorites. I move on. But sometimes I have to stop doing that because then I might find the riddle for the other team. Like in this case, if I would have decoded this game, I probably would have saw something for the Colts, and I would have let my people know about it. But yeah, that's a habit that I have to get rid of. Usually when I see a big spread, I just say, what, I'm not even gonna decode it. But I should have decoded this game. So week 4, expect me to be decoding these big spreads. Even if I tell people, look, I like the Chiefs to win. I'm just gonna let you guys know why. You don't have to bet it though, but I'm gonna give you the reason why I think that team is gonna win. Bills and Dolphins. This was another high spread. I think this was another upset. I think the Bills were favored in this game too. See, that's what I mean. The Ravens. This was a double-coded game, but we had the Ravens to win. So on Sunday, my two teams were Packers and Ravens. But I went away. I said, you know what? I'm not picking the Packers. I'd rather you guys bet on the Ravens game. The Ravens game seems to be more of a lock, in my opinion. But both teams won, both the Ravens and the Packers. So if you took the Packers early, you should have won some money. And if you changed your pick to the Ravens, you still would have won money. But yeah, I think the Ravens was a way better pick, in my opinion. And let me show you why. I think the Ravens fell. They became 8-3 versus the Patriots, or the Patriots fell to 8-3. Let me just look it up. Patriots versus Ravens. There was other things too, but this was one of the things that really made me want to feel like taking them to win. All-time record against each other. Let me see. So you said 9-3? No, that's not. That's not what it was. Man, what was it? Okay, so it was the home record. Okay. So you see what it says here? It says that the New England Patriots have a record of 8-3 in the regular season and playoffs against the Ravens at home all time. So the Patriots' home record, they went from 8-2 to 8-3 by losing to the Ravens at home, and 8-3 is a big number with the Ravens. Notice Ravens in Gematria equals 83. There's also 38, and think about how the Patriots became 3-8. Well, not the Ravens became 3-8 on the road against the Patriots, and the Patriots became 8-3 at home versus the Ravens. So 83 and 38, and Ravens has those 83 and 38 values. See that? So this is why I liked this game over the Packers game, even though the Packers that was a lock in my opinion because Aaron Rodgers, he picked up his 62nd. He picked up his 62nd road win. See how Tampa Bay Buccaneers is 62? Buccaneers is also 62. That's a huge number with them. I remember when Gronkowski signed with the Buccaneers, he did it 293 days before the Super Bowl, the 62nd prime number. That's when I made a video saying that I liked the Buccaneers to win the Super Bowl, but then I ended up changing it during the season. Right? That was like during the pandemic. There wasn't even no football going on at that time when I made that prediction. But Aaron Rodgers, all-time road record, including the postseason. So now he has 62 wins on the road. He picked up his 62nd yesterday against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. See that? And I knew I was going to come through. But, the thing that had me a little bit nervous was he could also fell to 2-5 versus the Buccaneers. And that's why I told my people to stay away. Aaron Rodgers' record all time against Buccaneers. He became 3-3. I guess this is not it. It's including postseason. I got to put that in there as well because you're not going to get the full stats. Okay. So he became 3-4. But he was 2-4 coming into that game. That was his road record against the Buccaneers all time. And we know 25 to be a huge number with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And, Sunday was the 25th day of the month. And that was also the day leaving 97 days in the year. 97 is the 25th prime number. So I said, you know what? I don't want the 25 to burn us. Because if he does lose to the Buccaneers, he becomes 2-5 on the 25th. So that's the thing. That should have me nervous, man. So I'm like, you know what? Just take the Buccaneers. Just take the Ravens to beat the Patriots. But I should have knew. I should have knew that 62 was just that's the number with the Buccaneers. But 25, they like that number as well. So if I had to choose one, I'm not choosing. But yeah, we had the Ravens. They won easily, 37-26. Bengals and Jets. I did not make a pick for this game. Too tight. But you guys saw what they did with the Eagles game? Oh, my God. Look at the score. Think about who was the biggest Eagles fan when he was alive. Kobe Bryant. And the score ended 24-8. And I think the reason they did this tribute to Kobe was because if you guys didn't know, Carson Wentz, he's now the quarterback of the Washington Commanders. He used to be the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback. And Gematria, his name equals 139 like Freemasonry. You see the 139 right here? Right? From Kobe Bryant's death to yesterday's game, actually to Sunday's game. Today's Tuesday. From Kobe's death to the game on the 25th, it was 139 weeks. Remember, Carson Wentz is 139. He used to be the Eagles quarterback. Now he's the Commanders quarterback. He was the losing quarterback on Sunday. So from Kobe's death to the game on Sunday, 139 weeks. The name Carson Wentz is 139 like Freemasonry. And the score ended 24-8 in tribute to Kobe Bryant. Panthers, I did not take a look. I moved on from this game. This game was, I didn't like it. I didn't like the Jaguars game either. The Rams and Cardinals. Rams were a big favorite, I think. I stood away from that game. I did pick this game, but like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, I cashed out when I saw, what the camera person did, showing the fans' jersey number 12. Like I said, we had the Packers, and then I said, well, you know what, I'm gonna stay away. This game right here, this game was. I liked the Broncos, but no, I'm lying. I liked the 49ers, and I still don't know why the Broncos won. Maybe there was something there that I missed, but I just felt like the Niners had the best riddle to me. Garoppolo. He could have picked up his 38th career win in Colorado. And there was something else. Let me see. Look at my notes. There was something else with Garoppolo that didn't come through. Oh, yeah. The 49ers could have became 9-7 versus the Broncos all time on the day leaving 97 days in a year. And that usually hits. I'm like, how the hell did how the hell did that miss, yo? Shit is crazy. Look at this. 49ers versus Broncos all time record, including postseason. Now they probably they're 8-8 because they lost. But if they would have won, they would have became 9-7 on the day leaving 97 days left in the year. How the hell did that miss? And the 44 could have hit with Seattle as well. Well, no. But, the former Seattle quarterback. Broncos is not 44. Yeah, I'm puzzled, but, It is what it is. You can't hit them all though. 11-10. What a mockery. They really had us sitting through a whole game with 21 points. There was a lot of 21s on Sunday. It makes sense. Sunday's 21 like Jesuit. A lot of teams became 2-1. So altogether, we probably hit like, let me see, count back. So 1, 2, 3. So I went 3-2 because I got the Seahawks wrong and I got the 49ers wrong. So 3-2. Actually, no, I went 4-2. What was the other game I gave out? No, I went 3-2, and then yesterday we had the Giants, so I went 3-3 because I liked the Giants to beat the Cowboys. So 3-3 is not good. I don't like that. I don't like that record. That's 50%. You're not winning anything. Yeah, so that's another reason why I wanted to make this live stream, because I'm trying to find a way to build some consistency. Because I don't like having a 3-3 record. I mean, what's the point of betting if you're gonna lose the same amount of money that you invested? Well, win the same amount of money that you invested. That's not what this is about. This is about winning. But because I've tried a lot of things. I went from, and you know what? I'm so stupid, man. I should have just, like, they had the over and under for this game at 39.5. I should have just went with the under 39. I mean, come on, New York is 39, Cowboys is 39. Look, exactly 39 points were scored in this game. That should have been my pick for yesterday, and just stood away from the. Because if I would have said, you know what, there's a 13 riddle, but there's also a 15 riddle with the Giants. Let me just stay away because it's double coded, and just go with the 39 because that's the easier pick. Look, Cowboys and Gematria, it's 39. I know you're like, oh no, it's not. It's 30 and 32. That's because you guys are just, I hate when people say that to me, like, you say Cowboys is 39 and they're not 39. That's because you guys only using 4 ciphers. I mean, you see the S, right? What's S? S is the 19th letter. If you reduce it once, it stays as 10, right? So you have to add 9 to full reduction. Cowboys is 39. People who are new here, they get on my nerves because they always want to act like they know more than me. And I'm like, I've been doing this for like 7 years now. Well, a little less, but I've been learning this for 7 years to putting out the work for 4 years. Don't you think I know what I'm doing now, by now? But Cowboys is 39. New York is also 39. And New York is really the 39 state. I mean, everything with New York is 39. I mean, go look up Aaron Boone's birthday, the manager of the Yankees. He was born on March 9th, same day that Biggie died. And look, Biggie is 39, biggest rapper out of New York. But NY is 39, alphabetic order. NYC is 39, reverse alphabetic order. New York. Even though the game's in New Jersey, I'm always like, I always wonder about, like, the Giants play in New Jersey. Why they pay tribute to New York? But New York, the way you write it on an envelope is 39 as well. They had the over and under at 39.5. I couldn't believe it. But on the parlay tier, we had the Giants and we had the Giants going under. So we hit the under, but we missed the Giants pick. But I'm thinking, like, nah, I should have just told people. Oh, that's the other pick that I had because I didn't put that out there. So I went 4-3 because we also nailed the under for the Giants game. But 39.5, come on, man. Both teams have a 39 connection. All right, so enough talking. Let's just get right to it. Like I said, so the update for the Patreon is on Thursday, Dolphins and Bengals game. I'm gonna do a live stream all day. Well, not all day, during the game. On Sunday, I'll be doing it all day, depending on how many picks I give out. I'm gonna be doing a live stream. I'm gonna be giving you guys at the spot updates on what I see, and if I think you guys should cash out or should leave it like that, or I'm just gonna give you guys some observations that I'm making. I'm trying to do whatever it takes to get you guys to win and not lose anything. Because even though we might decode the game before, we might just notice something during the game. So that's what I'm planning to do on starting on Thursday. So let's just get right to it. I'm not giving out all my picks because that's not smart. There are people paying for the Patreon, but every now and then I'm gonna come on YouTube and give you guys a pick for free, like I always do. And if I decide, let's say on Friday, to delete the video, it's not because I'm right or wrong. It's just because I feel like deleting the video. A lot of people are like, oh, you delete your videos when you're wrong. No, I delete the videos because I feel like it. I delete other things too. Like I'll delete a video that I don't like. I don't like the decode on it or whatever. It's my channel. I think I have the right to delete whatever I like. But whatever. People think that I delete a video because I was wrong on the pick. And that doesn't make any sense because if I make a video, right? Like, let's say like this video right here. Everybody that's watching this video, you guys already know who I have. So you think by me deleting the video, it's going to erase your memory? Like, people are just so stupid. They think that I'm deleting a video because I want people to not know who I had. Like 800 people, 900 people already saw the video. So deleting it is not going to erase their memory. I'm doing it because that's what I feel like doing. It's whatever, man. So the Dolphins are 3-0. And the Bengals are 1-2. So I'm also going to open up the phone lines, and you guys want to call in and give me any observations. I know a lot of you like the Bengals. The Bengals are the favorites, the 4-point favorite. But yeah, let me just show you guys what I got. This is one of the things that's making me like, it's just messing my head up right now. These are the type of fines that make me want to stay away from the game. Period. Because it's too double coded in my opinion. It says here that the Miami Dolphins have a 9-5 record in the regular season and playoffs versus the Bengals all time on the road. Notice in Gematria, Cincinnati equals 96, and the entire name of the team equals 105. You see, this is what they do all the time. They give you these double-coded games. Because, the Dolphins could become 9-6, right? Cincinnati's 96. They're in Cincinnati. But they can also improve to 10-5 versus the Bengals. But, with my experience, I think that the 96 is a stronger number with the Bengals. They pay more tribute to that number than anything else. Think about the Queen who died in 96, right? Cincinnati is the Queen City. They like this number more than they like the number 105. With my experience, I might be wrong about that, but I've noticed them pay tribute more to the number 96 than 105. Just like how, New York pays tribute to 39 more than they do to 33. And New York is 39 and 33. See that? And, New York is also 78. So why wasn't there 78 points yesterday, right? Somebody might say that. Well, that's why, your experience, you have to think about it. Like you gotta have you have to get stuff wrong, and you have to, have a track record and just see things. Because, okay. If you're just doing this, if you're just starting off like fresh, you're just decoding this for the first time, you might just write out New York on the calculator and say, you know what, New York equals 78 or 33 and 39, and not know what numbers mean more to that city because you don't have the experience, right? But once you become more knowledgeable and you start seeing how many times in these games, especially, or just in a news period, how many times they pay tribute to this number here instead of, because they pay tribute to all the numbers. Think about September 11th happened on the day leaving 111 days left in the year. But for the like, especially in sports, they usually pay tribute to New York. They pay tribute to 39 more than any of these other values. It doesn't mean that, you might not see a 78 show up in the game. But when and there's other things you have to look at as well. Like, why are they setting the over and under at 39.5? They're basically letting you know that the game is going under because New York is 39. Yeah, New York is 78, but that doesn't mean if they would have had the over and under at 77.5, then maybe you were like, you know what, New York is 78. So, because they give you clues. These people are like that. They like to tell people, who's gonna win. They just do it in a subliminal way. So I like Cincinnati for this reason right here, because they pay tribute to 96 more than they do to 105. And look at this. Tua, the Dolphins quarterback, he's 6-5 in the regular season on the road. Regular season and playoffs, 6-5. Now, if he wins, he becomes 7-5. 75 is a big number with the Bengals. Notice Cincinnati Bengals is 75, but Cincinnati is 66. So look at this. This is tight. This is a tight riddle. Because you see the 75 and 105, they could pay tribute to. Oh man, this is. Oh man, these people are slick, yo. All right, let me keep looking, because that's what I'm saying. This is too tough to call, because the Dolphins could become 10-5 versus the Bengals on the road all time, and then I will make Tua 7-5 on the road. So his the team's road record can become 10-5, and his road record can improve to 7-5. Tua's, and that's the values of Cincinnati Bengals forwards and backwards. But if they go with this riddle, Tua will become 6-6, and the Dolphins will become 9-6 on the road. So now what we want to do is we want to see if we find another 51 or 174, because to me, in my opinion, it's stronger when you have multiple values using one name or one word. Something that I talk about often is I always forget his name for some reason, but let me see if it comes up this way. Oklahoma State. Yeah, it is. Okay, so here it is. So Michael Boynton, he is the head coach of the Oklahoma State Cowboys, right? And this is a riddle that I think this was like almost 2 years ago now. So this was on February 23rd, 2021. Notice in Gematria, the name Michael Boynton is 156, 66, 222, and 69. So just using his name, they used all four of the values in his name for the ritual. You see the 156? After the Cowboys won, they became 15-6 for the season. See it up here? You guys notice the 69? The Red Raiders, they lost the game with 69 points that day. Michael Boynton is also 69. Right? The team became 15-6. The name Michael Boynton is also 66. And that day, he picked up his 66th career victory. Notice he came into the game 65-55. And you guys notice the 2-2-2? Well, the game was played on February 22nd on 2-2-2. See it up here? February 22nd, 2021. Red Raiders versus the Oklahoma State Cowboys. So just look how they did it. They used all four values for the ritual. Right, the loser lost with 69 points on February 22nd. Michael Boynton picked up his 66th career win, and his team became 15-6. This was like money. And they were the underdogs this game. If you notice here, the Oklahoma State Cowboys were 3-point underdogs. So this was money in the bank. You got to love how the predicted score was 66.6 or 66.6. And then look at the star players for the Cowboys. It was number 22 and number 2 on February 22nd. So, that's what you got to pay attention to, see if they use multiple values using one name. Right? So now, we're going to look at Bengals. Because you already noticed how they can use the 75 and 105, right? So now we want to see if we can find a 303 or 156. And that's where stat muse becomes useful. Right, so let me continue reading the notes for a second. It says here that Tua is 18-8 in his career. The Bengals are 9-7 on Thursdays. Cincinnati Bengals have a 6-2 record on Thursdays. There is a 35 that can play, and that's with Zach Taylor. Like I said, I don't like depending on that too much. That could be misleading. Because in order for the 35 to play, he would have to lose the game. Notice he's 17-34. He could pick up his 35th career loss on Thursday. But if you include his playoff record, he already has 35 losses, so he can stay on 35 losses on Thursday as well. So that's why that's a little tricky. Because if you notice up here, I wrote it. He's 20-35 for his career, including the playoffs. But in the regular season, he only has 34 losses. But they could keep him on 35 losses for his career on the Thursday. So that's why that's a little tricky right there. So Joe Burrow has a 16-16 record, including the playoffs. It's 293 days after his birthday, the 62nd prime. He's 8-8 at home. Prime Video, Prime Video does have that 62 Gematria. I wonder if that means anything. Because the games on Thursdays are on Prime Video. Okay. Also, what I like to do is I like to go to these sites where they have like random stats just to see if I pick up anything. So I like to use CBS Sports because sometimes they give you some clues. Because I remember the first game of the season, it was Rams versus Bills, and they said that Sean McVay was 5-0 in week ones. I'm like, oh shit, Rams is 51. So that I was able to pick that up with this website. If you don't know Gematria, you're gonna like, oh, he's 5-0. Oh, he's undefeated. He might be 6-0. No, Rams equals 51. That was the point of them telling you that. If you want to call in, the number is 646-986-0958. 646-986-0958. Actually, I'm going to write it in the chat. So the number should be on the screen now. If you want to call in, just call us in. Just give us anything that you've noticed that can help us solve Thursday's game. Because right now, to me, it's too double coded to call. But I do have to make a decision, right? So the Dolphins are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 September games. You see these random stats like that? It's like, how random is that? 4-0 ATS in September. That's what I look for with these websites. Let me make sure the audio is good because, Okay, so. Yeah, Rich, you want to call in? Yeah, call us. But I want to talk about sports for right now. If there's anything else you want to talk about, we can save it for the next live stream. I'll do another live stream after this. Somebody says Commanders sounds more racist than. Yeah, Lobo. Yeah, 24-8. 139 weeks after Kobe's death. Yeah, Tony Romo. Yeah, he does that. He loves that. He loves to mock the people. Hello.
Simple Truth.
What's
What's
going
going
on, my
on,
brother?
brother?
What's going on?
Man, nothing much, man. Trying to call in and give my 2 cents on this Thursday night game.
What's going on? What you like?
Okay. I think we're kind of making it a little bit too complicated than what it is. I think it's a few things that I use. I'm the guy that called in to Zach's show about the six being the nine and the nine being the six.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you type in uh, Bengals, that's going to give you 129, right?
Hmm.
Okay, you see it in the, it should be right beside the blue cipher, right?
Yeah,
129.
it's the reverse alphabetical order.
Yep. So actually, September, which is 9, so you got the game on 9/29. So 9 is also 1. So,
How is 9-1?
okay, the letter I is the ninth letter.
And the I looks like
Capital
a 1.
I, there you go. Capital I is a 1. So just like we couldn't figure out, well, I already knew why Seattle lost to, Seattle won the game against Denver on Monday night.
No,
Because if you
Denver
go to,
won. Denver won.
no, Seattle versus Denver.
Yeah, the Broncos won.
No, Seattle won.
What game you talking about?
Seattle versus Denver, week 1, Monday night.
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking you're talking about this week.
Yeah, and the reason why I brought that game up was because that was also 126. Because the game was, okay, if you go back to that game, I'm not looking at the screen, but let me see if I can go back to ESPN. If you can maybe pull it up too, you can kind of see what I'm saying on this 126 thing.
You said this was week 1 on Monday night?
Yeah, that was the Seattle Broncos game,
Yeah,
right?
okay. So the Broncos lost by 1 point on the road to the Seahawks. Okay.
There you go. So,
Russell Wilson had 42 passes that game. Oh, that's funny.
yep. So what they're doing with Denver this year, it's the racial thing. You know, you got blue and orange. Blue and orange is 56. You know, Young Dolph is also 56. So Young Dolph, he did a lot of his music before he died in Aspen. You know, Aspen, Colorado.
Okay.
Yep. So that's where they're syncing up this. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards Denver for the Super Bowl, but then Buffalo has a good riddle too because of the New York thing. But anyway, if you look at that Monday night game, you can see the date. The date should say what is it? Let me see if we can go back to what's the date on
129.
that?
129.
One.
The game was
That was
on 12-9.
okay. Hold on one second. I'm gonna go to it. Okay. Okay, yep, I got it here. Yep. So, yeah, in other countries, yep, you were right. Yep, 120, 29. So if you flip the if you flip the 9 over, it's the 6. So 126. If you type in Geno, if I'm not mistaken, what's Geno in Gematria? What would Geno be?
He's 41, 23, 67, and 13.
There we go. So I think it's 41 in the most pure, right? Or
It's 41 in the alphabetical order. 23 in the
okay.
in Pythagorean.
Okay. So yeah. So if you got the 41 playing on 126, that's a no-brainer. But most people don't think that way. Most people are not looking at the date like that. They're just, thinking, oh, it's just September the 12th or whatever it is. So far as the Sunday night game when Russell Wilson beat the 49ers, he picked up his 106th win all time. So we know how the slavery 106, you know, and like we were saying, blue and orange is 56. So if you flip it over, it's 59, just like the slavery and the if most people watched the Serena Williams her last tennis match against Tom Jonovich, like Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, and Sierra was at the game. They were at Serena Wilson's last tennis match where she lost. So that's why I kind of sync those two 59-42 things up together also. So that's kind of like how I decode. And I also use the preseason games. Not Denver, but the Dolphins and Baltimore, if you go to that game, you will see that when Baltimore lost, they became 4-1. Counting the preseason game. I think that was week 2, right? The Baltimore versus Dolphins.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, Baltimore versus Dolphins, I think that was they picked up their first loss of the season. I think they were well, I got ESPN right here. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Yes. After was it week 3? Oh, because the Dolphins had the Bills last week. So yeah, it was week 2. Yep. So they became with the preseason. If you pull the preseason up on ESPN, you can see where they got. I think they got 3 straight wins in the preseason. They won week 1, and then week 2, they lost against the Dolphins. You remember Dolph with the 22 shots in the So week 2 with the Dolphins. And check this out, Simple Truth, or Arthur. The Duke, you remember the Duke situation that happened with young Dolph? You remember that? You don't remember that? Okay. Well, how about Duke University is starting the season off with against the Jacksonville Dolphins?
Okay.
So that was kind of make me think that looking at Duke for the championship this season. But anyway, that's how I decode. I know it's a lot. It's all jumbled all over the place. But I look at the 6 and a 9, and also turning this month here, September, into a 1. I just look at it as 129. Bengals 129. You said.
And be honest, how effective is that for you?
Oh man, nobody else is thinking like that.
I bet.
No one is thinking like that. Trust me. So, Tua, you said Tua can become 6-6, right? If he get a loss, right?
6-6 on the road in his career, including the playoffs.
Bengals is 60.
6-6.
Yeah, 6-6. Bengals is 60. So he will get his 6. He becomes 6-6 against the Bengals. 60. Bengals is 60.
Yeah, Bengals is also. Cincinnati Bengals is also 75.
Yeah, I know that, but it's playing too much. Oh, and then this is also what I look at. Also, these are franchises that's playing at home. The Dolphins don't need another win. The Bengals need a win, so they're going to give the team that needs a win. This is besides numbers and everything. Besides the numbers, they're going to give the team that needs a win. They only have 1, and they got 3. So they're going to give them the win over the Dolphins. Dolphins can't go undefeated, So, and then you got the orange. You got the Bengals. That's the orange color. That's another orange. And what is orange? I think it's 42, right?
It's the same thing as the N-word.
Yeah, and it's 42-day numerology.
Okay.
Yep. So that's my.
It's actually a 44-day numerology.
Say it again.
The game is on a 44-day numerology.
Joe Burrow equals 44.
Okay.
Yep. So There we go. I'm all in on the bank. Matter of fact, I think they'll cover this spread also, because you're gonna have a lot of money on the Dolphins.
Where's
Yep.
Joe Burrow is 44 on what cipher?
Let's see. I think it's what 107. Let's see. Let me see. Sorry about that. I'm driving. I'm a truck
Alright.
driver. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Joe Burrow, most pure, full reduction 44 and 107. Unless I'm spelling his last name wrong, I got BARR.
Yeah, it's BU. Gotta spell it right.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay. Yep, that's what it is.
Well, I appreciate you though, brother. Let me get somebody else on the.
Okay, man.
All right.
All right, man. Sure. Thanks for the time.
All right. Yeah, so you guys notice how this website, they take these pictures, right, and they show number 96, right? Remember 96 is the big number with Seattle, Cincinnati, and a 35. I'm telling you, this is what they do. That you got to look at these jersey numbers because that's what they did. I was noticing that shit yesterday. They kept showing the player's jersey number, like Ezekiel Elliott number 21, and then Cowboys win, they become 2-1. Now this website, Dolphins versus Bengals Thursday night football picks and predictions. Cincy hands Miami's first loss. So this person is predicting that Cincinnati wins, right? The Dolphins enter Thursday night football as one of the NFL's 3 remaining undefeated teams. It will soon be down to 1 as the Bengals ought to take down the banged up Fins. The spread has gone past the key number and the money line is the way to go. Right, they got 35. We know what the 35 is, right? The Zach Taylor can stay on 35 career losses. He has 34 losses in the regular season, but he has 35 losses including his playoffs. So he can stay on 35 losses, pick up his 21st career win. And you gotta love the way they put the 96 player right there, right? Sample. Is that even a real player? Sample. What kind of name is that? Yeah, Drew Sample. She made up names. I'm telling you, man. Made up names. Born on April 16th. Let's see something real quick. So 166 days. Okay. Yeah, what a weird name though. But yeah, Sample 96, right? Cincinnati equals 96. And Tua can become 9-6 on the road. Actually, the Dolphins can become 9-6 on the road versus the Bengals. Cincinnati is 96. I'm telling you, I prefer the 96 instead of the 105. That number is just way better to me with that team. The Miami Dolphins put their undefeated record to the test against the reigning AFC champs when they visit the Cincinnati Bengals on Thursday Night Football to kick off Week 4 of the NFL season. Miami scored a huge victory over the rival Bills on Sunday despite playing what would normally be losing football. The Dolphins were not dominated in time of possession and outgained by 285 yards. Okay. I want to find something really undeniable. Right now, like I said, I'm leaning Bengals right now. This is something right here. The Bengals first head-to-head record, including postseason. Yeah, they're already 18. We know Bavarian Illuminati is 188. If anybody wants to call in, the number is on the screen, 646-986-0958. The year of the Tiger. Joe Burrow has a 1-on-1 work on Thursdays. Let me see what you guys talking about in the chat. Get rid of the trolls for me, Ocho. Yeah, yeah. A guy name is Sample. What kind of name is that? They couldn't come up with a name. Say, you know what? Just name him Sample. What's next? Joe Doe. John Doe. They're gonna name the next player John Doe. Thanks a lot, Duffman187. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Oh, my man called me Kinfolk in the building. Lobo in the building. People like the Dolphins. I don't like the Dolphins, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, this is another thing. I don't like going off of these riddles like TNF. I think these riddles, these numbers, they play. I think they play a factor into the score, not the team record. Right. So they got the over and under at 47. I think the 47. Dolphins is 43. Miami's 45. But since Bengals is 60, they could have 60 points up there. Cincinnati is 51. See, that's tricky. You could see 51 points. Yeah, but I don't like using MNF. I don't like using these values. Like, I don't think did any of these numbers play in yesterday's game. I don't think so. So I don't know. You guys can do whatever you like. I have my own way of doing this. You don't have to do it my way. The Cincinnati Bengals are 9-7 on Thursdays in the regular season. 9-7. 10-7 is the 28th prime number. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going with the Bengals, and I'm thinking they're probably gonna score. They're probably gonna cover that spread as well. Let me look up Bengals ATS record. Hold on. They're 1-2 ATS. Yeah. You see, if we go by that, they could become 4-0 ATS. TNF is 40. I just don't like those riddles, man. Let me see who the Dolphins play next. They play the Jets. Yeah, I'd rather go with the Bengals money line. You like the Bengals, Dave? Yeah, I like the Bengals, man. Um, I like the Bengals right now. 13-15. Yeah, this is okay. I'm going. This is why I'm going with the Bengals. In my opinion, I think there's going to be 51 points in that game. I really do. But these are the values that get paid the tribute to most with Cincinnati Bengals games. And these two numbers here, they can play in Thursday's game. The 9-6 can be affected in the Dolphins record on the road against them. And Tua, he could become 6-6 on the road for his career. And I value those numbers way better. Cincinnati Bengals is 75, but I think the 66 is the number to go with. And I think, the Zach Taylor he already has 35 losses for his career, if you include his playoffs record. Yeah, I wish I knew who was going to referee that game. They usually wait till like the last moment to release who's going to be the head referee for Thursday's game. Week 4 NFL referees assignments. Okay, so they do have it. Okay. September 30th. Yeah, they got the wrong date. Oh yeah, so I think this is a different country though. So whatever country this in, it'll be September 30th over there, I guess. Maybe. But I think Brad Allen should be the referee for that Bengals game. Oh no, this is not it, man. What is this? This is 2021. You see, you gotta be careful with this shit, man. Why are they showing me that? That was last year. 2022. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna be refereeing that game. They don't have it up yet. 80% of the money is on the Dolphins. 73% on the over. I like the over because Cincinnati is 51. I do like the over. I just don't like the Dolphins. Cincinnati, bro. See with Tyler Boyd. November 15th. $47 days for his birthday. Bang, bang. Bengals does equal 60. So Thursday's game of the day was 60 numerology. That's the day leaving 93 days left in the year. Nine. Ten, nine. Ah. Okay, look at that. Yeah, Bengals are gonna win. I'm going with the Bengals. So look at that. If the Dolphins win, if the Dolphins lose, excuse me. Hold on, let me pull this game up for you guys to see. If they lose on Thursday, they'll be 3-1, and then on October 9th, they can become 4-1 versus the Jets on the day of 41 numerology. Right, because they play the Jets on the 9th. And we see the Jets. I do expect them to beat the Jets. Jets, not a good team. And then they'll play Minnesota on the 16th, 4-1. Let me see something. Minnesota Vikings. All right. I think I made my decision. I'm going with the Bengals to win money line and the game to go over. So I'm giving you guys two picks. You don't have to take it. You don't have to listen to me, but that's who I like. And my reasons are, since the game is in Cincinnati, Cincinnati equals 51. And what I think is, I think they're going to use multiple values of the word Cincinnati. Like I said, that's what they like to do. So if you notice Cincinnati equals 96, that could be the Dolphins' record on the road all time against the Dolphins, I believe it was. Let me see. Yeah, I mean against the Bengals. So the Dolphins' road record against the Bengals all time can fall to 9-6. Cincinnati is 96. The game is in Cincinnati. I think that there'll be at least 51 points played in this game. 51 combined points. Don't be surprised if there's 51 exactly. Like how yesterday was 39 combined points on the Monday Night Football game in New York. And the 66, remember Tua, the quarterback for the Dolphins, he can fall to 6-6 on the road for his career. Cincinnati is also 66. Now I do see the 75 and 105, but I don't think those numbers mean more to Cincinnati than 96 and 51, especially 51. These numbers get paid tribute to more often than the other numbers, you know. Because you guys have to understand these numbers are definitely a language, but not just because a lot of people think that because a team equals a number that number is going to automatically play. That's not how this stuff works. They pay tribute to certain numbers more often than they do to other numbers. Like I think I said that in the beginning of the video. New York, they pay tribute to 39 more often than they do to the number 33 or 78. You're going to see more 39 rituals with 39 in New York than you're going to see with 78 in New York. That doesn't mean that you're never going to see a 78 pop up in a New York ritual. It might, but 39 is the New York number. Go look up Aaron Boone. Aaron Boone is the manager of the Yankees. He was born on March 9th, the New York Yankees manager. They do a whole lot of rituals with 39. And it's the same thing with Cincinnati. So once you learn, like Miami, they like to pay tribute to 45 and 27. More than they do to 36 and 90. Like if you pay attention to Miami games, there's always like a 27 in there somewhere. Or a 45. They like these numbers. Like the Buccaneers, they like to pay tribute to the number 62. That's what I'm saying. You have to have it once you, with the experience that you guys have to. It takes time to really learn this and to see it for yourself. Right. This is why experience is very important in this. Now, don't think that you're just gonna write out a name on a calculator and it's gonna equal a number and that's it. You figured it out. No, these numbers are a language, and you have to keep a track. You have to document how often these cities pay tribute to these certain numbers. Miami, they love 27. Cincinnati, they love 96 and 51. They love these numbers. So that's why I'm making my decision what it is. I like Tua to be 6-6 after Thursday's game. And I like Zach Taylor to stay on 35 career losses on Thursday. You have to add his playoff record. He has one playoff victory. Actually, one playoff loss, excuse me. And that's when they lost to the Rams in the Super Bowl. So that gave him his 35th career loss. Actually, what am I talking about? Yeah, that was his only playoff loss when he lost to the Bengals. So he lost to the Rams. So that's why he has 35 career losses right now. All right. Hello?
Hey, Arthur, what's up, man? I just want to let you know that the Bengals on Thursday are wearing very significant uniforms. They're all black, they're all white with black stripes.
Okay. Can you tell me what the significance of that?
I think it's representing the white tiger. And usually when teams come out with significant uniforms, it's going to, it doesn't necessarily mean a win, but I just want to let you know, I didn't know if you knew that fact, but I think it's representing the white tiger. I've never seen the Bengals do that before.
Yeah, they
White
call it.
tiger does equal 56. I don't know if that has any significance to this.
They calling it the obvious 103, like the 103rd season. Unveil the obvious uniform combo for Thursday night matchup against the Dolphins. Cincinnati is wearing their white Bengal uniforms for the first time. White Bengal, okay.
Yeah, white tiger.
Yeah, this is great. This is great. Let me see what's going on with this.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got that to you because, or at least the community, because I think that's pretty significant. Also, I don't know if you guys are to switch subject. I don't know if you guys are on baseball, but today is 27/9, and this is the day the Jesuits were recognized by the Catholic Church.
Yeah, it's a Jesuit auto birthday today. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, New York might be in play with with the Mets and the Yankees because New York City, New York equals 279, and Secret Society of Jesus equals 279.
Yeah, I think isn't Aaron Judge going for the record to tie?
Yeah.
Roger Maris, 61 home runs.
Oh, no. Oh, you mean Judge? Yeah, Aaron Judge.
Yeah, he doesn't have 61 yet, right?
No, he's on.
Yeah, today would be the perfect day on Judge Roto's birthday. Like how
right.
They just had Pujols hit 700 on the 266th day of the year.
Yeah. Aaron Judge got his 201st home run on a huge event 201 tribute for the Jesuits. So I think today would be good.
Let me see how many home runs does he have. Do you know how many home runs he has for his career?
Right now I don't have that list in front of me for his career, but I just know I was researching that and I saw his 201st come in on that event 201 tribute.
He has 218.
218.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely look at Aaron Judge to see if he hits the home run today. Maybe people want to bet on that today. I appreciate you letting me know about the white tiger.
That white tiger jersey. I think that's pretty significant for Thursday.
Yeah. So do you know like the record of teams that unveil new uniforms?
No. I'm probably gonna look that up too because I monitor Seattle too with those specific green uniforms. I forget what they call them. Those really hyper lime green jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're like 4-2 in those, and Washington's the 42nd state. So that these jerseys are significant, or uniforms, I should say.
Yeah, definitely are.
All right, thanks, Arthur.
I appreciate you. Thank you for the call. Yeah, we'll take a look at Aaron Judge too while we at it. The Bengals all-white uniform will make their debut on Thursday night against the Dolphins. White Bengal was announced earlier this year. Cincinnati will wear white helmets with black stripes along with the color rush uniforms. Okay. A white Bengal.
Takes to be the
Okay, so I think I'm done with the NFL. I like the 96 with Cincinnati. Let me just take a look at Aaron Judge, see if he hits a home run today. May want to do a little prop bet for you guys on that one. Let me just see who the Yankees are playing. He has 218 career wins, so his 61st home run will be his 219th career win. So let's see if it's today, the day that he hits it. So you're going against the Toronto Blue Jays. It's 122 weeks after his birthday. Yeah, it would be perfect because remember the Jesuits were established in 1540, right? Today's 154 days after his birthday. I'm not picking the winner of this game. I'm just looking to see if Aaron Judge is going to hit his home run today. His 61st. So Mitch White. You know, if it is going to be done, it'll probably be done against this man right here. So we're gonna decode his name. See if Mitch White has a 61 in his name or something. Mitchell White. December 28th. 39 weeks after his birthday. How perfect would that be? I know my man Ocho likes these home run riddles. Ocho, he hit that big Aaron Pujols 2 home runs ticket. If you guys didn't know, it was Ocho from the chat that hit that ticket. He bet on Pujols to hit 2 home runs on the 266th day of the year. Great call. Aaron Judge home runs in 2020. So he has 60. He's going for 61 today. Home runs on the road. He's going for his 31st career. That's funny. He has 30 and 30. Okay, let me see. Home run is 95. Today leaves 95 days in a year. You know, I remember because this was my original pick. I thought that Albert Pujols was going to hit 700 on September 27th. But you imagine... but that's funny. I thought Albert Pujols was going to break that 700 mark on this day because today is the Jesuit birthday. But imagine they have Aaron Judge beat... at least tie Roger Maris on the Jesuit birthday on they leaving 95 days in a year because home run is 95. So if you saw the video that I did on Albert Pujols, I opened up the video because I didn't know Albert Pujols hit 2 home runs already. But when I did this video right here, I was saying that I think he's gonna hit a home run on the 27th today to get to 700. But he ended up hitting 2 home runs on the 266th day of the year. Like Juan Soto. He won the home run derby 266 days after his birthday. Remember, he beat Albert Pujols in the home run derby. But that was a prediction that I made in this video here about September 27th. So, again, home run is 95. Today leaves 95 days in a year. Aaron Judge is going for number 31 on the road, number 61 for his season, and 219 for his career. for his career. And how many home runs on the road he has? Today will be his 103rd on the road. But I just want to make sure he does it today, and let's see how today lines up with everything. So it was 39 weeks after the Blue Jays pitcher's birthday. He's 3-9 for his career. That's funny. Yeah, this guy has a pretty high ERA, so this would probably be a nice person to hit against. And just think about how today is 154 days after Aaron Judge's birthday, and the Jesuit order were established in the year 1540. Like, how strange is that? Today's the day with 42 numerology. Aaron Judge is 42. Did Roger Maris die 95 days after his birthday? Home run 95? He died in 1985. September 10th. He died 95 days after his birthday. Causing, the Jesuits in their 95 theses, right? Martin Luther King. I think today is going to be the day, man. 42 day numerology. Aaron Judge is 42. 95 days left in the year. Home run is 95. Roger Maris died 95 days after his birthday, or the 96th day of his age. The name Aaron Judge is 96. The name Aaron James Judge is 144 and 54 like Jesuit order. And he can tie Roger Maris on his Jesuit order's birthday. 154 days after his birthday, like how the Jesuit order was established in 1540. 61, the 18th prime number. IHS is 18. Blue Jays is 95. Blue Jays is 95. So another 95. Blue Jays is 95. I won't be surprised if the Yankees win 9-5 today. Oh, and the Yankees are going for the 95th win? What the fuck is going on, man? Wow. Toronto Blue Jays is 59 and Blue Jays is 95. The Yankees can pick up their 95th win of the season on a day leaving 95 days in a year against the Blue Jays, which equals 95. And Aaron Judge can tie Roger Maris, who died 95 days after his birthday, when home run is 95. Sports is not rigged. That's just a coincidence. On the Judge Widow birthday. Oh, yeah. 36 years after. Aaron Judge born the 117th day of the year. We know Toronto 117. 36. Toronto's 36 years after Roger Maris set the record. I think today is perfect, man. Today is perfect. Come on, the Judge Widow birthday. Aaron Judge to hit a home run versus Blue Jays on 9/27. Plus 270. Oh, you know what it is? He's on a cold streak, so that's why it's so high. Actually, it's plus 200. Yeah, it's not bad odds, yo. We know Tuesday's named after Mars. Mars is 201. So he hit 60 his 60th last Tuesday. So he has not hit a home run in 6 days. So this year 6-6. One of the 7 previous 61st home run season 9 home run. They made him wait 66 days just to tie it, just to do it on the Judge Widow's birthday. So Maris hit his 61st on the final day of the regular season in 1961, and 3 days later the Yankees were in the World Series. The last day of the regular season, 1961. Okay, let's go back to that game. So 1961, Yankees box score. It's 162 games. So that was on October 1st. Yep, so he hit it on this day, on October 1st. 1961. I find it so interesting that this guy died 95 days after his birthday, and we are on the day leaving 95 days in a year. Aaron Judge can tie his record against the team with the 95 connection and pick up their 95th win for the team. And of course, the Jesuit order birthday. Jesuits in the 95 theses. Seems like a big 95 ritual to me. And home run is 95. Tuesday equals 95. It's just crazy. The Bavarian Illuminati has that 95 as well. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna document this because I think today's gonna be the day for this guy. So okay, so home run equals 95. September 27th leaves 95 days in a year. Right, Roger Maris died 95 days after his birthday. Right, Blue Jays equals 95, and the Yankees are going for their 95th win of the season. Right, home run is 95. Tuesday is 95 as well. Right, today's the Jesuit order's birthday. How old are they now? Let me see. 1540. 927. 482 years old. .482. Jesuit's 482nd birthday today. Jesuits in the 95 theses. Aaron Judge. Potential 61st home run. right, so let me see something today. It's 173 days into the season, the 40th prime number. Hello?
Yo, bro.
What's going on?
Ocho.
Oh, what's going on, Ocho?
Ain't much. You still on the stream?
Yeah.
All right. I'm probably a little late in the stream. You said he's at plus 270,
No, it went down to plus 200 now.
but it was up to plus 270.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's a little weird. That's alarming, but
Well, it
I
says
like our
270 right here. Yeah, no, you could catch it at why is it two different?
what is it on FanDuel? On FanDuel, I'm seeing it at
Yeah,
plus
it's two
200.
different. It's two different ones. It says Aaron Judge to hit home run, and then there's another option that says MLB Super Boost, Aaron Judge to hit a home run versus the Blue Jays on 9/27. It's plus 270. But that's like a mega boost. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, the Mega Boost, see, and that's bad. They even like made it a bet boost. They've been like really baiting with this one. Like you seen that last game? They brought his whole, well, we don't know if that's really his family, but they brought his whole family to the game. You seen that?
Yeah, just to make it seem like he was gonna do it that
Just
day.
to make it seem like he was going to do it. Yeah, bro. I've been losing money on that shit. Like him and Albert Pujols. If you peep, they just mocked me 102 days for my birthday. But I took Pujols to hit one more. I put a bean on him.
Yeah.
Bro, they sat him the whole game. This last game he played. He sat the whole game. They took him out the lineup, and then they put him in the pinch hit for Dickerson in the ninth inning to fuck my bet up, bro. And he struck out. I was just like, what the fuck? He had no chance to like win the game. Nothing. It was clearly just for like no reason. So Pujols subbed in for Dickerson. You get it? Like, all right, come on, man.
Yeah, that's some pervert shit that they do.
So that was weird. But like, I like our code, and I like that he's on 27 home runs against the Blue Jays. That's why I'm nervous, because usually when they put that number in the odds, that's what it be. So like if they say, like if he's on 27 home runs against that team, right, and they have him at plus 270, that means he's not going to hit a home run. That means he's going to stay on 270 or 27. You get it?
He doesn't.
I've
Remind me what the
seeing that,
27 is about, because he has.
So because he has 20 versus the Blue Jays head to head. He has 27 home runs against them all time.
Okay,
so like if they have his odds at plus 270, they're telling you the answer right there. You know what I mean? I see them do it every day, bro. Every day, like even in the birthday span. So like, if it's 56 days from someone's birthday and you see the guy at plus 560, he's not gonna hit the home run. You see what I mean? They do that a lot. Or if he's on 56 home runs and they have him at plus 560, he's not gonna hit the home run. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
They're telling you he's gonna stay on that number. So like that's why I wanted to know where you see that 270. Now that for a bet boost, I'm not sure how that works. I haven't like tested that. But with the odds and like the code itself, if you can find that sync together, it works. Now, one thing I do like, I like that he has what is it? Not only does he have 27 games of hitting a home run against the Blue Jays, he's on 27 games of hitting 2 home runs ever. So he can hit both of those in the same game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How you feel about all these 95s though, lining up the way they do?
I like the 95. I'm the one in the chat who said Blue Jays equal 95. I like the 95s.
Yeah.
I like it.
And Tuesday
That's
has that
why-
95
that's what I
as
mean.
well.
And I like him I like him for 2, bro. I like him for 2. And I like him for 2. I didn't want to say it, but I like him for 2, bro. Because I hate saying this shit on these streams, but yo, I like him for 2. And one of the reasons why is I just was looking at something. Let me see. So they have him at 1,600, right? And he has wait, let my shit reload. Aaron Judge has launched 14 home runs in the regular season and playoffs versus the Blue Jays at home in his career. So he's home today. and he can get his 16th home run if he hits 2. This is how I figured it out with Pujols, bro. It's simple. See what
Yeah,
I
that
mean? They
pool,
put
that
it in the
pool
odds. I've been doing it every day.
that was
I've
a
been
crazy
doing this
call.
every day. Bro, all I do is bet on the props. This is what I do every day. You're right. I love home runs, bro. So I'm like seeing what loses and what wins. And bro, some of the codes be really good. They can bait you. But like when you see a really good code, bro, go big. Because I really regret not going big that on Pujols. For some reason, something in my head said, yo, I'm only betting
4,200
$20
odds.
today. Yeah, bro, I don't know what was wrong with me. And he's 42 years old. I've been watching all of that shit. I've been like, damn, why did I do that? Like, I was like, today I'm only betting $20. And I literally only bet $20. I tried to stick to that, and this nigga do that shit. I'm like, damn, why did I not really trust that code? Even when I put it in, I said, yo, I need to just trust this guy. That's why I bet it. I'm like, man, I need to just trust it. And I bet it. I put $5 on Aaron Judge and Pujols to both hit 1. See what I mean? But they didn't. I knew I should have known they wouldn't do that in the same day. You know what I mean?
You know what's killing me about this game is that Roger Maris died 95 days after his birthday, man. That is killing me, man.
Yeah. So now, see, even that's good. And it's a day leaving 95 days left in the year, right? Or the 95 days left in the year.
Yeah, Tuesdays 95, Blue Jays 95. And the Yankees can go for the 95th win.
Yeah. And they on 59 losses.
Yo, I'm saying this is perfect, right?
It's there. It's there, bro. I think it's there.
But how does 61 let me write out 61 as a word. Cuz I'm thinking like what's the connection with 61 and 95? So the 61 does not equal 95. There has to be like a connection between that number, 61 and 95.
Is there a connection with 18 and 95? Write out 18. No?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I like it.
There's too many 95s, man. And then the guy Roger Maris dies 95 days after his birthday. Is just
what's
like
Roger Maris equal?
Well, his name is 6660. His name Maris is 60, which is funny.
Yeah, his name is 60, and he's on 60.
And you know, it's been 6 days since he hit a home run. He hit it last Tuesday on a day leaving 90 on again Tuesday 95.
So that makes me not want to take it, cause like now like he hit it 6 days ago and he's on 60. They could easily make him stay on 60. That's what I mean. They can bait us into this shit, bro. They've been baiting me. Shit, Roger Maris broke his record on the last game of the season. Look how many fucking days they faded that.
Yeah.
When Roger Maris broke that record, it was the last game of the season. So I've been kind of like, they fuck around, have Aaron Judge do this on the last game of the season. He plays the Orioles 157 days from his birthday. I was looking at that as a potential date. But they really can kind of do anything, and we won't really know until it's done. You know what I mean? Like, it's like every other day. Like, when they fade one that be looking really good, and I see him do it another day, I'll be like, damn, it was even more perfect for this day. Like,
yeah, but on the Jesuit Order's birthday.
Yeah, on the Jesuit Order's birthday.
I feel like today's going to be the day, man.
Does Jesuit Order or Jesuit anything equal 95 anywhere?
Well, remember the 95 Theses by Martin Luther
Oh, yeah, the 95 Theses.
That is connected. That number is connected to the Jesuits big time.
I think today is the day, too, bro. I like what I just seen in them odds.
Yeah, man.
I actually need to head down there and put a bet on it.
Yeah, I'm not going to go too crazy. I mean, 200 plus 200 plus 270 if you catch that.
Fuck that one. I don't want the one. I want the two, bro. Fuck that one. I want the two. It's 2022, and this nigga can hit 2 and break the record. Fuck that. I want 2.
You'll hit 2 home runs today?
Yeah, damn. Bro. I want 2. Listen to what I just said to you. He's on 27 home runs versus them niggas, right?
Yeah.
And he has 27 games in total where he ever hit 2 home runs. So the game where he hits his 28th home run, he's going to hit 2 home runs to get 28 games with 2 home runs. You see what I mean?
Mm.
They're going to do that, bro.
And there's a bad pitcher that's pitching too.
Yeah, he's going to do that.
That's
bro.
plus 1600 if you catch
He's
that.
going to break it. 62, Queen equals 62.
No, 1600,
on,
1600 odds. Plus
Don't
16.
Queen equals 62?
Queen is 60, it's 26. Yeah, Queen is 62. Yeah.
Oh, man. Queen died this year. He's getting 62. He's not going to just end on 61. Just like I don't really feel like Albert Pujols is going to just end on this 700 or 719. Because he really has 719 home runs, including the playoffs. But nobody wants to count that. Because I caught the first 700 home runs. He hit 2 that day. When he got his 701 home run, like including playoffs, he hit 2 that day. It was 126 days from his birthday. And it was the day the World Economic Forum did the first day of that for this year.
Yeah.
I like him for 2. They got him at 16. I like it. And he can get 16 tonight. That's good. Stuff like that is what I'd be looking for. I didn't want to say it on this stream with all these trolls in here just watching and blood-sucking leeches. But fuck it, man. You my guy, bro.
Appreciate that. Yeah, man. This is
stream, so
this
is
is
make your channel look better if we right.
Man, this is crazy. This is a tough call though, man. But I'm gonna go with the 95s. If I'm wrong, I don't mind being wrong with all these 95s lining up the way they do.
Yeah, don't mind it, bro. Cause shit, I've been wrong the past couple of days trying to bet on that shit. It kind of been. I'm kind of mad that they doing this right now because it's been taking my focus trying to catch it instead of decoding everybody else. All these other people just be hitting home runs easily. Like the other day when I thought it was a good day for him to do it, they had Aaron Hicks hit a home run instead, and I was just like, damn, that's so easy. You know what I mean? Like the bait and switches be really good.
Career RBIs.
That's what I mean. Like there's a lot more better home runs to look at because people odds is way over 200. I never bet on Aaron Judge. That's why I want the 2. If he don't hit 2, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If he hit 1, yeah, we was right. But I want 2, bro. I'm about to go bet on that shit right now.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm gonna put something light. Probably $50. Not gonna kill me.
Yeah.
This is just a lot of 95s.
I put 100 on that shit. I went and looked at my account after I bet and stuff and seen that bet hit. I was looking like, damn, I could have put way more money on this. Like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, man, that was huge. That was a huge call. And how you feel about that announcer? Like, one of my friends said that was just a good call. Like, the way they did.
I don't think it was, bro, at all. Because good call. Yeah, fucking right. He said
like 5 different things that hit.
That wasn't a fucking good call.
he literally read the script out loud to the people back in April.
Like, what?
He said he's gonna hit a home run on Friday. He got Friday right. He got the day of the week right. He said against Los Angeles. He got the month right. He said September. He said on the road. And then he said he's gonna hit 700.
Right.
And the way these people mock us is like this is next level, man.
You gotta be retarded to think that wasn't planned out, or you gotta be retarded.
Yeah, you gotta be retarded. That's why.
That's why. Or you a part of it. That's the only 2 things. Like,
for you to think that that's just.
You trying to defend somebody? What would you say?
No, yeah, you're right about that. You gotta be retarded to think that it was just coincidental.
Yeah. Or you try to defend a family member or friend or something, like you live in secrecy yourself. Man, when we went to that Skull and Bones college, because you might as well just call it Skull and Bones College, because everybody there is about to become a secret society member no matter what, damn near. That shit was crazy. And they come there knowing that already, so you can't say, like, you can't say, this is a known thing here. So you know what I'm saying? So you join this place knowing this. You know what I mean? You join this college knowing that, we're known for secret societies and joining this. You see what I'm saying? So like all of them people there makes me just question a lot of people in society on a regular basis.
What did you see
You
down there?
know,
Cause
all of those.
how was your experience down there?
It was cool. It was fun. Like I had a lot of fun just meeting everybody. I was happy just to meet everybody and talk to people who knew what I knew fluently. Like
Yeah, that's
stuff
like the
like that was
biggest. That's
cool.
that's the biggest struggle. Finding people that know about this stuff. You know.
Yeah. And then like what was the only weird part, I guess, was really just the feeling you got at Yale. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Just the feeling of that was a little weird. Felt like I was at like Hogwarts or something. And then it's just like not a good place. You know what I mean?
It's not.
Just finding. I wouldn't say it's a good place because it's a secret. I mean, it's a secret society brewing ground. Like anything like that, I don't really feel like it's a good thing. You know what I mean? That's not really a good thing to me. A secret society, people doing. Look at what we expose on a daily basis.
Yeah,
It's
a
not
lot of
good
satanic.
really coming from that. The
Yeah.
only good that's coming from that is cover-ups. Like, come on, bro. How's that good?
And
You're
just
doing
think about the
cover-ups.
amount of people that they kill on a daily basis. Like they
Yeah.
every day they're planning on how to kill more important people. That's what
But not
their
only
job is.
just that, the system itself, bro. Like you a victim, I'm a victim, everybody in the chat is a victim of this system. It's disgusting, bro. Like it's disgusting. So that in itself being a crime, let alone them like killing celebrities or like not killing them because we don't know if they
Well,
like
they
really
kill
did it
regular
or
people
not.
too, though. They kill regular
That's
people
what I
too.
mean. Yeah, that too. So like, but like they destroy lives on a daily basis just from how this society is being ran.
Yeah,
They
that too.
destroy lives.
Yeah, with the music, the movies, the drugs, all that stuff. The food.
Yeah. So I can't really say like it was a good place or those people are good people there. How could I say that? Because if you about to just join a secret society, it ain't that much good in you. Because ain't nobody about to make me join no secret society, bro. And I'm not selling information either. Like, I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not selling information either. Y'all still come on here and give free shit. So I'm not coming at you or nothing like that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I'm not like if you in secrecy, if you living in secrecy, it's something wrong. And I just was on right, the Matrix stream, and he was playing about the guy Waz, talking shit about him, and the stuff he was saying was weird. I'm just like dude, like you up here like really capping for cops, and cops kind of really just do us dirty. Like when I leave out of my city and I go like to the outskirts of like the countryside or anything like that, that's not the city. I don't even see cops. They don't even exist. But here in the city, they do. Now people want to make the excuse, oh, crime this, crime that, oh, crime this, crime that. But why do you think crime is here? Who do you think brought the crime here? And then they put these people here. Like, what are you talking about? It's like we don't need them. I just was here at on 50. It's crazy. 2 days ago on 56 and Chestnut. I'm actually on 56 and Chestnut right now. Ride past, right?
Hmm.
It was a crazy high speed chase, and the car crashed. I seen a car crash into 3 different cars. The cops basically caused this because they're chasing this guy. They're chasing this idiot. He stole a roofing trucker's joint. They could have just followed him until he ran out of gas. They didn't have to chase him high speed through the streets and run over people and all types of crazy shit, cause all this havoc. It was all of these roofing tacks fell in the street. I'm the first one who went and grabbed a push broom from a local business, pulled my car over and swept the street. Then other people started getting brooms and sweeping the street. You see what I mean? Not one cop picked up a broom to sweep the street. So what I mean is, what the fuck do we need his ass for? Whatever that guy did, he should have got dealt with then and there. You know what I'm saying? However that happened however that was going to happen through common law. Like, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't steal from nobody. You just shouldn't do that. That's stupid. Why is you running up on somebody stealing from them, taking their stuff? If he killed you, he killed you. But like the cops don't really do nothing until after something happened, and they still don't even do nothing. Like when my little brother died, bro, I know exactly who did it. I don't know exactly who did it, but I seen the pictures, I seen the text messages. It's all screenshotted. My family wanted to be like, oh, we have to give it to the cops and da 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 da. And I told them no. and they hounded me for this phone. And I just gave it up so I wouldn't get in trouble. So I gave it up, right? Nothing happened. Still, this dude's still on Instagram taking pictures, all types of shit. You see what I'm saying? So where's the phone? It had all the evidence screenshotted out for them, all of that. All they had to do was open it. So that tells you right there, they don't do anything, but they in the hood pulling me over for no reason at all, taking my car, any of that stuff. So, I can't really respect that. And he's showing you, and Matrix is showing you how to walk out here easier, how to combat that type of stuff, like wrongdoings by these people. And like, you gonna call him wrong? So, that's just what I meant by that. But other than that, it was a great experience as far as meeting everybody, not even really dealing with, cops or people trying to break us up as a group. We didn't really experience that.
Yeah, in New York, they don't really care, to be honest.
Yeah, they didn't really care.
Unless you're being violent, then that's when they bring in the task force.
I wish I could have chilled with you a little longer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I was with the camera person. He was giving me my ride back and forth. So I don't think we got to vibe out because you left. I left right away, right after it started.
I came a little late and it was raining. I stayed in Harlem for a little bit after that. Actually, I stayed there like a day or two after that. But I was in Harlem walking around a little bit trying to experience. It was alright. I went and tried to chop cheese and shit. I don't even really eat burgers or beef like that no more. I'm really trying to transition. So, but I was like, when I go to New York, I have to have a chopped cheese. Every New York was like that. I was like, I have to try this when I go there. And I went to a good place too. They hooked me up, bro. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's like going to Philly and not getting a cheesesteak,
Yeah, but shit, Philly cheesesteaks ain't got nothing on that.
The chopped cheese, you like it more? You like the chopped cheese more?
Yeah, I like the chopped cheese a lot more. I like it more. The quality of it too.
Yeah.
The quality of what they're using. The guy literally seasoned my shit without me saying anything. I didn't have to tell him nothing, but he seasoned it. I'm like, damn, and it was very well seasoned. So I'm like, man, this place cool. So most places they don't really care. You gotta tell them salt, pepper. They still don't put no garlic powder or nothing on there.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I should have stood a little longer because I didn't know you guys gonna have that. And I saw the interaction with the police. That was like, man, I wish I was there for that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I wish we was on StreamYard because I can show you. I'm riding up right now here on what's the 57th. They're in front of McDonald's. There's some cops out here. It's like a little group of people. They out here with the cops. I don't know what's going on. Ever since I got my car back, I've been riding around with a traveler's plate on my car.
Okay.
I didn't come to New York with it, but I've been riding around with a traveler's plate, bro. The cops haven't been bothering me. And I've been seeing more cops behind me now than I have been before, and they don't even bother me at this point. So I'm just saying that to say, we got rights, you know what I mean? I'm tired of them violating my rights. I'd rather them just not even want to speak to me at this point. I'm trying to learn as much as I can so they can be scared to speak to me. Because, bro, I don't know. People don't know the full story of what I've been experiencing here, especially since I found this work. It's just been a little disgusting how stuff works, and I'm just not going for it. But tonight, bro, Judge.
Yeah, I just noticed that his next RBI is his 129th. That's 201 in base 8 counting.
129.
It's the 129th RBI for the season.
And he's on 218, I think, right?
He's on 120. Oh no, he has 128 RBIs and 218 career home runs.
Yeah, because when he hit the last one in the odds, he was at plus 182. So they put it in the odds. They always put it. They like to put it in the odds. Just like you said, they like to tell you who's gonna win.
Yeah,
I like it too. I'm about to bet it now. I'm about to Cash out the joint and bet it now. I'm about to get off of here.
Yeah. All right, brother.
The
I
game
appreciate you
starts.
though.
Appreciate you too, bro. I'll hit you.
All right. Yeah. So this is another free bet for you guys. So I'd like Aaron Judge to hit that 61st home run today. Big 95 ritual. If it does, you don't have to go big because it's big odds. It's plus 200. So today he can hit his 219th career win, 219th career home run, and you'll get his 129th RBI for the season. 129 to be 201 in base 8 county. Tuesday is 201. Tuesday named after Mars, which is 201. There's your astrology for the. This ball's hit deep left field. All right, so. How long this live stream been going on? 2 hours. Wow. I wasn't expecting to be here that long. Okay. What's going on, Keenan Staggs? Man, I haven't seen Keenan Staggs in a long time. Yeah, Tuesday is 95. Yep. Yeah, so just to end it, again on Sunday and on Tuesday, I'm gonna start a Tuesday actually. I'm gonna be doing a live stream just like this, and I'm gonna be watching the game, and I'm gonna have the scoreboard up and just giving you guys updates on things that I've noticed, so in case you guys want to live bet, and in case you guys want to hedge your bets. I think that's gonna help us, save more money on the days that we miss the games. So here you go. Let me see how this looks on my blog. There's probably a lot more to this 95 number that I'm missing. $95 looks like it's a more special number than I'm explaining in this video. The Bavarian Illuminati, that might be it. One last thing before we end it. Let me see something. Aaron Judge. I want to see what the headlines are saying about him. Hello?
Hey Arthur, this Daryl again. I wanted to add one more thing for Thursday.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm looking at the college football. You got BYU versus Utah State. If people wanted to do that Cincinnati money line and then do a BYU money line, I don't think that'll be bad. They can go 4-1, on 126. like we were talking about September 29th being 126.
Mm-hmm.
And they're ranked 19. 19 equals 41. So if they wanted to put those two together, I think that would be a good parlay.
All right, no doubt.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
202 days after Aaron Boone's birthday, Skull and Bones number. Hopefully we do it Tuesday. Said Yankees manager Aaron Boone.
Kia, movement that inspires.
So here is Judge, again chasing history. This time it's in Toronto, and the glare of the Broadway lights not as bright.
And the right-hander deals. Line to right center field. There's a base hit. Cut off in the alley by Hernandez. So Judge is on with a hard single to right.
And the 3-2. And he walks. Patiently walks, and the crowd boos.
Kind of goes to show you how many Yankee fans have traveled up here to see this game when you're here. The hometown.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come back in half an hour, and we're gonna watch that Yankees game together. We're gonna do it. We're gonna start today, so why not? But I'm only gonna play the audio though. Let me see. 173. That's the 40th prime. No, actually, that's not the 40th prime. It is the 40th prime. Okay. The season began on April 7th. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna put in a small bet for this. Like $50 will make $135. That's not bad. Super Boost 270. If we get it, we get it. Let's see if he gets 219 today. Or it's 103rd on the 27th. It's 103rd road home run. 103, the 27th prime number. I know Blue Jays is, or is it Toronto's 27? Toronto Blue Jays. All right, so I'll be back. Yeah, I like the Cincinnati Bengals who went on Thursday, And I like Aaron Judge to hit a home run today and get to 61 and break and tie Roger Maris, the man who died 95 days after his birthday. On the day leaving 95 days in the year today, Aaron Judge can do it against the team with the 95 connection on Tuesday, which equals 95, and give the Yankees their 95th win of the season. What a ritual. So there you go, Zach 215. Miami or Cincinnati? My pick is Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals. And those of you interested in the Patreon, I'm going to leave a link in the comment section of this video to join the Patreon. I don't come on here all the time and give out free picks. It's just once in the blue. And I'm going to be doing this type of service on Patreon from now on. Live stream, people can call in, we can chat, we're going to watch the game together. But I can only play the audio because of the copyright rules. So that's what I'll be doing from now on. Hopefully we get it right today. Hopefully we hit the Aaron Judge, and then on Thursday we hit the Bengals, and everybody can be happy and richer. So I'm going to be back at 7:07 when the game starts, and I'm just going to have the audio playing, and we're going to watch the game together to see if Aaron Judge really hits that 61st home run. All right, so I'm going to get something to eat, and I'll be back at 7:10 around there, around game time. So about 30 minutes. Thank you, everybody. See you later.